All right, well, that's it. We're all packed up. We're going to Sun and Fun. All right, so now the question is, should I take the Seaplane or the Bonanza down to Lakeland? Now, I know what you're thinking. There is no way all that stuff is going to fit in the back of a Buccaneer. But once you get in the back here, when you take out the second seat, pull out the trolling motor and the fishing poles, there's a huge amount of storage space back there. Now the thing's going for the Buccaneer. Obviously it's a low and slow airplane. 100 knots, scooting on, and there's something like 9 bazillion lakes between here and Central Florida. So having a chance to spend the day splashing and going in each of those lakes along the way makes just a really, really fun adventure. Now the Bonanza is absolutely cavernous in comparison to the Seaplane, and it can store more stuff than I can possibly bring with on a trip like this. So the Bonanza is about 60 knots faster than the Seaplane on almost the same fuel burn. I burn around 10 gallons an hour in the Buccaneer and about 12 to 13 in the Bonanza, but at 165 knots versus 105 knots, it's actually quite a bit cheaper to fly the Bonanza to and from Orlando in this case. So, if it were up to you, and you had the choice between low and slow, or get there quick, autopilot, G3X, and a lot of room, which one do you choose? Do me a favor and put a note in the comments there of which option you would take, and I'll see if I can do a little poll. I'm not sure if I can do that on YouTube yet or not, but I'll try and do a little poll and see what everyone says. And then, well, stay tuned to see what I chose from.
Number 520, contact Jacksonville Center, 132.902, 3292. Good day.
132.902, 17520. All right, well, if you guessed the Bonanza, you guessed right. Reason I went with the Bonanza over the Seaplane, really, it was because of all this right here. This little bit of nastiness is generally heading this direction, and I've got to be able to stay ahead of that stuff as I'm going into Lakeland. Once I'm past it, I'm fine. I'm going down to Lakeland, but I just want to make sure I'm outside of all this gunk. And if there's a chance that I'm going to have to be flying IFR, I'd really rather be doing it in this airplane with full instrumentation on it than a very minimally equipped Seaplane. I'm going to miss, bringing the plane down there. I was really looking forward to it, but it is a long summer, and I'm sure I'm going to make it down to Florida in the Seaplane at some point this year, so looking forward to that. But for right now, let's kick back, let's enjoy the ride, and I'll check in with you a little bit closer to Bacon County, my first fuel stop where gas is almost $3 a gallon cheaper than it is at Concord, where I took off from this morning.
Number 473 Tango Whiskey, reply not received, views transmission ident.
All right, well, a couple of minutes ago, I got an amendment to my routing. So my original routing had me going through the edge of the Bulldog MOA, and you can't go direct through MOAs when you're IFR, so they moved me over to Dover intersection. It only added a couple of minutes to my flight time, but now I'm going Dover, then to Bacon County. So once I get to Dover, then I'm going to start my descent down into a visual approach down in Bacon County there.
Number 520, airport, 12 o'clock, 13 miles.
520, I can go ahead and cancel with you going to farther away.
Number 520, cancel XC, slot VFR, fixed change approved, good day.
Red, blue, green. Full flaps, commit to land. to be a quick gas and go here. I'm just going to be on the ground just barely long enough to fill the tanks up and make a quick bio break. I think the weather is going to be okay, but I am definitely going to want to make sure I'm able to get out east of it, and it'll be on to the next leg of the adventure. All right, well, we are getting ready for our departure on runway 15, 16, I don't know. Yeah, signs out here say it's runway 15, but the GPS and everything says it's 16, so I don't know. Well, we're going to take off southeast. All right, everybody, it's getting to be game time here. We were down to about 15 minutes until we're at Lake Parker, which is the visual reference point for the approach. I just got handed over to Tampa approach, and they told us that runway 27 is in use, and that, of course, matches with the winds 290 at 12. So going through the note of procedure here, I'm getting ready to monitor 128.575, and that's ATIS over there. I still don't have anything on that.
And 86 Tango, we got some feedback just for the ride. Thank you.
So I'll be listening to that in a little bit here. Hopefully we'll get some content there pretty quick. So we're going to keep an eye on that. We're about 39 miles out. It's at 20 miles out. Listen to ATIS for arrival information. And then Parker Towers 124.5. I've got that in on my standby number 2. And I'll be listening to them in a minute. We're getting ready for gear down, lights on. Obviously, north shore of Lake Parker, heading over to I-4 to the golf course, to the buildings.
And then maintain 2,600.
Yeah, and we're landing on 27 right, which is, of course, the taxiway. It's normally a taxiway. Today, it's a 75-foot runway.
Reduce speed to 150.
And we'll be aiming for the orange dot. So that's my touchdown point today. And when we get in there, it's 100 knots and 1,200 feet will be my target altitude. There's a whole truckload of departures coming out from what I'm assuming is Lakeland people. What I'm assuming is people leaving for the day, departing the area. So we're going to keep a heck of an eye on all that. Good Lord, that's a lot of airplanes.
Alright, 610 Charlie, Tampa. 17520, you ready to services terminate clock VFR frequency change post.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day. 520.
You too.
Attention all aircraft. If you are inbound for Sun and Sun, do not come to Lake Parker. Lake Parker is full in the hold. If you are inbound from the north, remain north of I-4 and hold, north of I-4. If you are inbound from the east, remain about 10 miles east of Lake Parker and hold. If you are inbound from the south, hold over Lake Hancock. Do not come to Lake Parker. Lake Parker is full in the hold.
Okay, then.
All right, everyone, we're slowly starting to bring in the inbound. We want to have enough space to continue, or we're going to start breaking out, but we're slowly going to start bringing the inbound. All right, the flight F3, appreciate your help. Go ahead and monitor tower 135.22, 135.22 for the flight F3. All right, the RG over the stack, proceed westbound, fly westbound. I see you walking your rings, good rock, continue westbound.
Yeah, I'm basically just idling along right now. I am 16 at 40% power here. Pull my fuel back just a little bit further.
All right, everyone, don't forget to drop your gear. And the Bonanza fly westbound to join the procedure inbound. And contact tower 135.22, 135.22. All right, everyone over Winter Haven, start heading westbound now towards the power plant. And the Cessna that's just west of the lake now, monitor tower 135.22. And everyone inbound for Winter Haven, find someone to follow. And everyone inbound for Winter Haven, just make sure you're a mile in trail. We don't want to have to break in and out. Mile in trail.
All right, so that's Winter Haven right there up ahead. We got just a swarm of airplanes over Jack Brown's, which is what the expectation is.
All right, everyone else is holding. Proceed to a point 10 miles east of Lake Parker. Proceed to a point 10 miles of Lake Parker and find someone to follow. Try your best to stay a mile in trail. We don't have to break anyone out now. All right, I'm being told the end of the line is
traffic,
about 9 miles
12
east.
o'clock.
For everyone that's heading that direction, looks to be about 9 miles east to join the line. Number 520, proceed westbound. Number 520, proceed westbound for traffic. And the Cessna that's west of the Cessna that's west now, monitor tower 135.22. Number 546 goes southbound. Number 546 goes southbound.
Okay, that's westbound. You told me to turn west. I'm turning west.
The V-tail Bonanza, really appreciate it. Good job. Go ahead and monitor tower 135.22. 135.22. Welcome to Sun Phone. 85 Victor, do not come to the lake. I need you to proceed about 9 miles east of Lake Parker for traffic to follow. That's the end of the line. We've got a bunch inbound in the line. November 2 Kilo Kilo, you're cutting people off. I need you to proceed about 8 miles east. 8 miles east for 2 Kilo Kilo to get in line. That's the end of the line.
All right, 100 knots, 1,200 feet. Here we go.
And all aircraft that are joining the line, you need to proceed at least 8 miles east. At least 8 miles east of Lake Parker to get in line. And try your best to remain a mile in trail of everyone. November, the Cessna that's over the lake, over the power plant actually right now, I need you to go further to the right. I need you to go about 30 degrees to your right to join I-4.
Traffic, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic.
There you go. I see you now. I see you in the turnout for the Cessna. Good job. Thank you. The low wing that is directly over the power plant, rock your wings. All right, good rock. Low wing, continue westbound to join I-4. Inbound for the procedure. You're following a Cessna at your 12 o'clock, about a mile, that's also westbound to join I-4.
Okay, we're coming up on the power plant. I can see it out there. I have no idea what the camera's going to pick up. All right, we're over the power plant. We're getting a call momentarily here.
Low wing, about a half mile east of the power plant. Rock your wings. I see your rock now. Good rock. For the low wing, proceed westbound now to join I-4 for the procedure inbound.
Low wing airplane. I guess that's us.
Traffic, 6 o'clock. 1.
Okay, here we go. Here's I-4. Okay, we're heading for the heading straight for the control tower, and we'll be making right traffic landing on 27. There's my traffic to follow.
And Bonanza mile north. You can start your descent.
That's me.
Bonanza, nice job.
Traffic, 12 o'clock. 1 mile.
Bonanza, you can start your base turn. Now.
Red, blue.
And that's one down. Bonanza, nice job. All the way right turn towards the green dot. Runway 27 right, clear to land.
Traffic.
Green dot.
And you can turn left there. Are you parking on the south side? Bonanza, nice job. Right turn, continue right turn all the way to the green dot. Cessna, just continue on that base, straight ahead. Nice job.
Okay then, here we go. Heading for the green dot, not the orange dot, the green dot, because that's what they're telling me to do. Full flaps, red, blue, green.
And Cessna, you can already turn right now towards the green dot, right turn towards the green dot, runway 27 right, clear to land. Nice job, Skyline. Just continue all the way right turn towards the green dot, land on the green dot, and runway 27 right, clear to land. Nice job.
And there's the green dot.
And Bonanza, nice job. Continue rolling all the way to the end, turn left, cross the runway, and you're good to go. Skyline, that's fine. Left turn's fine. And Skymaster, we're going to land on the skinny runway, look for the green dot, so go ahead and start your base turn now.
Well, there we go. We have arrived at Sun and Fun in Lakeland, Florida. Thanks for riding along, and see you next time.